So what actually are the legal blood alcohol limits for drivers in a motor vehicle?
So there's 3 limits in Canada. The first one is the zero tolerance level, usually for drivers 22 and under or new drivers. They could be older, but they're new to driving in Canada. And their level is absolutely nothing, zero tolerance. And, those laws have proven to save many lives, especially young drivers. The second level, which is called a number of things, it's at the 0.5 blood alcohol level. It's called the Warren range by police. And these levels are provincial. They're set under the Highway Traffic Act. And a lot of times when you're above the 0.5, but below the criminal level of 0.8, there's various sanctions like vehicle impoundment, license suspension, and a reinstatement fine that go with those. They're kind of quick, short-term, but they also can show up, depending on the province, on your insurance record as well. The third level is the criminal level, which is set at 0.8. And what that means is you're going to get a license suspension on the spot, potential vehicle impoundment, and if you're found guilty, a criminal record. Now, to put this into some context of real drinking levels with BAC levels, because there's a big disconnect between those two. So at 0.5, a 160-pound woman can have 2 standard drinks and be just below that threshold, where a 200-pound man could have 3 drinks and be just slightly below that 0.5 level. At the criminal level, a 160-pound woman can slightly be below 4 standard drinks, and a man, 200 pounds, could drink up to 6 drinks and be slightly below that level. That's a lot of alcohol. At your first drink, at 0.2, there's clear research to prove that impairment starts there. So again, it's always easiest, if you're going to drink, separate the drinking from the driving.
So you would advocate for a legal limit being much lower?
Oh, absolutely. MADD Canada, supports a 0.5 level federally, criminally, because we feel the research backs that up. Most countries in the world have BAC levels of 0.5 or lower. Organizations like the World Health Organization recommend that the highest criminal level you should have in your country is 0.5. And so Canada is well above that.
So then what happens if that driver is over that 0.08 limit?
To get over that 0.8 limit, they have failed the roadside test, which shows that their blood alcohol level is above 0.8 or higher. At that point in time, the officer will make a demand that they come to the police station to take a second test on a device that considers the results of that test evidence for the court proceedings. So at that point in time, they'll give you a test, and if you fail that second test, they'll charge you with a criminal code offense of impaired driving, okay? In some provinces, you lose your license right on the spot for 90 days. Sometimes you get vehicle impoundment. A lot of other things happen. And then you'll be given a court date to appear. And then the province in which you reside in, they'll start criminal proceedings against you for impaired driving. And then based on a conviction, a number of other things like alcohol interlock, a provincial license suspension, all happen at the same time. And so there's a number of consequences, plus your insurance will go up quite dramatically with a criminal code conviction.
I see. So that first test really opens up grounds for that second test.
Yeah. It basically allows the police to do an exact reading of your blood alcohol concentration level. So it's not you're over or you failed. They'll say your blood alcohol was 0.20 blood alcohol concentration.